What's up everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I will replace the oil pressure sensor in a 2006 Chrysler 300 with a 3.5 liter V6 engine. The low oil pressure warning light comes on often when the vehicle is stopped. The problem could be low pressure, which would require an oil pump, or it could be a bad sensor giving false information. I'll start with the sensor first because it's cheap and easy. This is the sensor that I'll be using. This end threads into the engine block, and this hole is where the oil pressure is measured. This hex is for installing it with a socket, and this end is the electrical connector to plug it into the harness. You will need a deep well socket so the connector will fit inside the socket. The correct size is 27mm, which is 1 1/16 inches. But I'm using a 1-inch socket because I already own it. It's snug, but it's working for me. And next, here is the sensor. It's on the front of the engine, down here. To remove the connector, slide the red locking tab over, then hold down the release tab on the green plug and pull it off. I'll show it in better detail once I get it off. I pushed the locking tab over with a screwdriver from below, then held down the release tab and pulled it off. And here's a better view of it. I used a screwdriver to slide the red safety tab over, but I can't get the leverage from this angle, so I'll use some needle nose pliers. Then hold down this release tab and slide it off of the sensor. Next, it's time to remove the sensor from the engine block. Install the deep well socket onto the sensor. I had to tap mine on with a hammer to seat it because it's a little snug. Then use a socket wrench to rotate it out. And here's the old sensor removed from the engine. And here's the new sensor. They look the same, so let's proceed. And while we have the opportunity, here's a look at the hole in the block where the sensor threads in. Next, thread in the new sensor and tighten it down. Note that these are tapered threads, not straight threads. You do not need to tighten it to the point that all the threads go in and it bottoms out. Just tighten it until it's snug. There will be some threads sticking out, and that's okay. The taper is what seals it. Then push the connector back on and re-engage the red safety locking tab. And the job is complete. For me personally, this did solve the problem. I did not need an oil pump. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.